Hello, everyone. Welcome to the
Hello!
show.
Welcome to the show!
My name's Eva. I use she, her, hers.
I'm Teresa. I use she, her, or they, them. And thank you all so much for coming out to our last improv show of the 2020-2021 school year. Woo!
Yahoo, yahoo!
Yeah, we just want to go ahead and take a second to thank everyone thank all of you who are in the audience right now, but also thank all of the folks who have supported us as improvisers, as students, and as people. As I'm sure people are patently aware, this year has been complicated and chaotic, and figuring out how to do improv on Zoom and shows on Zoom has been somewhat complicated. So thank you everyone for coming out and supporting us and for being amazing, wonderful people.
Yes, thank you so much. And with that, I will remind you once again that this is improv and we are making this stuff up on the spot. So that's fun, right? This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, although it'll stay on YouTube for a little bit, but never mind that. We're going to start things off with a little game we like to call Good, Bad, Worse. So, do you need any advice? Start asking questions in the comments. If you have
any
life problems at all, throw them at us. We'll help you out. And with that, just keep them coming. We will answer hopefully a bunch of them. And with that, I'll hand it off to our pals with Good, Bad, Worse.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Good, Bad, Worse. I'm hosting, which is a super big deal because it's like I have my own talk show, and that is just crazy. So it's a huge honor. But this is not about me. This is about our contestants. And so any second now, we're hoping to get some questions for you people who need advice. And these three have been perfectly selected to give just the best advice in the history of the earth.
Now, in the meantime, should we just introduce ourselves, or should we just sit here?
I do think that would be best. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so before all the audience starts participating and asking us questions, my name is Danny DeVito, but not the famous one. My parents were a fan, but I don't really know how to watch movies very well. So now I'm here because I give pretty good advice if I do say so myself. That's all from me.
Fascinating.
Hello, everyone. I'm a little nervous. This is the first time that I've really been in front of camera. I'm only 12, so I've got a long way in front of me to be really good at this kind of stuff. My parents were both radio talk show hosts, and I'm done.
Well, I can go next. My name is Matilda McMilda, and I will be giving most proper advice tonight. So if you're looking to be proper, you should ask me.
We are so honored to have all of you on this show. Let's start off. We got somebody named Scott asking advice on what hairstyle to get. Do you want to start, Danny?
Yeah. Now, as somebody who has one of the finest hairstyles in the land, the thing that I have to say is that a hairstyle is not something somebody else can decide for you. It's something that you need to find within yourself, within your heart. So I knew that I could, all those new little Gen Z kids are doing the middle part. I thought to myself, Danny, you're a 45-year-old Southern man. You can't do that, even though I kind of wanted to. So I stuck with my my side part as it goes. So what I would say is if you think there are any actors or any people in your life, maybe an uncle, maybe a cousin, who you think just looks great and looks kind of like you, and you want a big change, for example, look for somebody who you think looks, how do the kids say it, fly as hell, who has a similar face shape to you. Get a picture of them with their permission, of course, and then go down to your local barbershop, go down to your local, maybe Great Clips ain't the best option. A good piece of advice I got is that your hair is the only thing you have to wear every single day that you can control. So it's worth investing in a good haircut. if you want that with you. So yeah, find somebody that looks like you and that you think looks good, and then go down and, you know, pay a little bit. Be nice to your barber. Get a shave as well if you're somebody who's into that sort of thing. That's all I got. I hope you get a nice haircut.
I'm not that good at like giving like this making decisions really nicely. Because I decided to do this for some reason. But usually when I can't decide what haircut to get, my parents just tell me to shave it all off. So if you're having really bad trouble deciding how to do your hair, I would say just take it all off, because then that's like a punishment for you not deciding what you want to do quick enough. And that'll teach you next time to make better decisions so that you can be like someone who your parents love.
Well, that was good advice, but I have to say I disagree in a couple of points. First of all, I do believe that somebody's hair is the first thing you see about them, and as a very proper woman, it should be looking its best all the time. I say that you should spend at least half your salary on hairstyles alone, and perhaps another quarter on haircuts, just because it affects how other people view you. If people think of you as unsophisticated, you might not get invited to the next balls, and who knows, maybe you'll never get a husband. So personally, I think it is of the utmost importance to spend as much money as possible on your hair.
I am just astounded at how wise all three of you are. This is just going great. Okay, our next question is from Cameron, and they can't figure out where to recycle their microwave. Does anybody want to start with that one?
Yeah, I can take that. I mean, when I need to recycle a microwave, I just go down to my my cousin Danny, unrelated Danny, not DeVito. He has a junkyard, and I just kind of toss it in his, and he can get a little bit of cash for bringing it down to the e-waste dump. But if you can't figure out how to recycle your microwave, well, I mean, if you got a computer, I think your first order of business would be just doing a little Google and saying, where can I recycle my microwave? And then input your zip code. And I would assume that a place you can recycle your microwave will just crop right up. Feels like kind of a simple way to do things. Otherwise, I feel like you could probably just take it to a thrift store if it functions at all. But yeah, no, that's my opinions. Hope it works out for you.
Okay, I did like a project like a couple weeks ago on like recycling, and I know that like one of the reasons you can't throw away things that are electronic is because you're gonna get the acids inside of the battery in the ground, and that's very bad for the animals. But it's like also such a hassle to do this stuff. But I usually just get my mom to figure it out for me, and maybe you can just ask someone who cares about you, where you can put the microwave, and if they don't know, then I don't know, maybe something else.
Well, as a proper and dignified woman, I'm appalled that you are using such hideous technology as the microwave, and I encourage you to begin a campaign in your neighborhood to rid all houses of any such technology. It is so unsophisticated to be pressing buttons and listening to beeps while you wait for your food to cook. You should have servants doing that. I don't understand. Microwaves are the worst.
I just love the opinions we're getting. I mean, you guys, keep up the good work. Please, we want to help all of you. So please, if you have any question at all, please comment it, because we really need questions. But as far as advice goes, somebody wants to know how to tell her cat that he needs to start paying rent. Very awkward situation. Danny, why don't you start that off?
Yeah, no, I had a problem with that a couple years back because for my 32nd birthday, my ex-girlfriend got me a cougar, or in some places known as a mountain lion, that was large and that was aggressive. Its name was Dennis. Again, no relation. And anyways, that's sort of a long story, but what happens when I have somebody in my house who is not respecting the rules of the house? I typically try and talk to them. So if it's a cat that you can communicate with, as in like a person to person, man to man sort of way, then I would just maybe set a date, sit down at the dinner table with said cat and say, look, I don't know, let's just call this cat David. Look, David, I need you to start paying rent because it's really expensive to live wherever I live. And the fact that you're living here and I'm also feeding you and I also have to scoop your, pardon my language, shit out of a box every couple of days is really starting to get on my nerves. So even though I assume you can't make that much money because you don't have thumbs, I would like you to try and figure out how I can get some recompense, even if it's not like direct rent, even if it's just something like the cat goes and catches mice in the house, which is a way to get value out of things that are not like human money. But if the cat cannot talk, that's going to get a little tougher, and I might have to look into just taking it to the pound. But I do not want to evict anybody because that would be morally indefensible, particularly in a pandemic. So yeah, just chat with the cat. If that doesn't work, you'll figure it out. I believe in you.
My mom said I can't really have pets, but I think that one of the things that you can maybe do to maybe like have the cat like give you money is just like try and see if like your cat like has a purse with like a credit card in it and see if you can like take the credit card and use it for like to buy like some Robux or like a fun video game. Um, so there's like if you want to like learn how to steal like credit cards out of like your mom's like someone's purses, you can just like you gotta like be sneaky and you have to be really quiet. So just like try and do it when your cat's sleeping, which I think cats sleep a lot anyway. So you should be pretty set to just like steal your cat's credit card and then buy what you want.
Well, I personally agree with this young man's mother. You should not have pets in the house. That is essentially vermin you are allowing to live in your house. They are taking a cut of your salary, your sweet money. They are taking it away from you. For what? Nothing. They poop in your house. Get rid of all pets immediately. They belong on farms. Gross. They do not belong in your house.
Okay, great. We're going to do one more question, and this one is really near and dear to my heart because I, like Ayana, love Glee. And the fact that my friends won't watch Glee with me, it's really hurtful. It's really personal. And I would like you to answer that question, not only for me, not only for Ayana, but for the world. Please.
Yeah, so I actually started watching Glee because I thought that my namesake Danny DeVito was on Glee. It turns out, as far as I could tell, he was not on Glee, but I'm a little face blind, so that's a little up for debate. But regardless, if you want to try and get your friends to sort of revel in, it's your youth that you want to revel in. So I think the first step to that is just like understanding that your friends may not have the same like intrinsic interest or intrinsic connection with whatever media you're consuming together. Like I never watched Hawaii 5-0, that one. I think it's a cop show that my parents loved as a kid. So now I just have no emotional connection to Hawaii 5-0. And your friends may feel the same way about Glee. So what I would recommend is, if you want to have a great time while watching Glee and high school show choir competitions, is like make it an event, make it something that you're doing with them in the moment that you can enjoy together, as well as something that you can really be nostalgic about. Maybe if you're doing Glee, make it a little drinking game. Every time one of them hits one of them high notes, or every time one of them says something that today would be known as problematique, that's a word I see thrown around on occasion about Glee, then you can figure out how to have a nice time together with your friends in the moment, and also have a nice time reminiscing about your past. That is what I would recommend, and maybe swap off with some friends. Like maybe one week you watch Glee, another week, if you're watching with my parents, you watch Hawaii 5-0. That is my recommendation for you, Ayana. Thank you.
Hi, Ayana. When my mom wants me, my mom doesn't have many friends, but like when she wants me to watch a TV show with her, she grabs like a seatbelt from like a car and like sticks it inside the couch and like fastens it there. So I have to watch with her. So maybe if you really like Glee and you really like you want like a friend to watch it with you, you can like grab like a seatbelt from somewhere and then like put that on the couch and like fasten them in so they have to watch with you. That worked for my mom.
Personally, I am absolutely astounded that all of you have microwaves and televisions in your homes. So it's an emotional answer for me, but I would say that you should immediately stop watching television, throw that garbage out of your house, and start reading some Jane Austen. Learn how to find yourself a good marriage, get rich, and become famous. To me, that is all that matters in life. And if you're spending your time watching silly little television, then I frankly can't help you.
Wow. Matilda, you know we're on TV, right? You know what? Never mind. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. We can't.
Hello, everybody. You are all looking very beautiful tonight, I assume, because I can't see you. All right. Unprecedented times call for unprecedented improv. So we are going to be introducing a new form that we have been mastering over the course of the year called boneless prov, which is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's just boneless improv. So we're going to remove our skeletons and we are going to be doing some improv now. And to get us started, we are going to need some audience suggestions. So we're going to be building a couple of the characters that will be appearing in our next form using suggestions from the audience. So what I need audience members to do right now is add names, adjectives, and occupations into the chat. And we will be selecting from those suggestions and building a couple of the characters that you might see tonight. So I'm going to give everyone a little bit of time to put some suggestions into the chat. Okay, got to account for the 10-second delay, so I'm just going to give everyone a little bit of time still to put in suggestions. Okay, I'm seeing some good names and occupations. Could we also get some adjectives in the chat? Okay. All right. So the first character that we are going to be witnessing tonight is going to be Bertha, the Bertha, the overwhelmed physical therapist. And then the second character that we are going to be encountering tonight is going to be sorry, can we get some more names in the chat? Thank you. Okay, the next character that we are going to be encountering is going to be Randall, the spontaneous pioneer. So our two characters, to reiterate, that might be making an appearance in this form are Bertha, the overwhelmed physical therapist, and Randall, the spontaneous pioneer. Thank you everyone again for coming out, and I hope you enjoy our next form.
Wow.
So, you know, Jason, I just had the most marvelous idea. And I know you're going to think I'm crazy, as you typically do. But, you know, I feel like with us in this countryside mountain, we have a lot of these tools. We have quite a bit of dynamite. We should go digging for gold.
Randall, that's so spontaneous of you. All right. Well, let me just say, I have been waiting for gold truly my whole life. I just want everything in my house made out of gold. It's literally all I want. I mean, just like, I don't know. I just thought of like us like striking it today, making it rich. Is that how you say it? I don't really know. I'm kind of new to this whole pioneering thing. But I just think that it would be really beautiful for us. I think it would be beautiful for us as co-pioneers.
You know, I absolutely agree. And which is why, you know, when I had this just like stroke of genius idea, I just had to come to you. Because while it was a stroke of genius, I'm not always the best at follow through, Jason. I just, you know, I just get the ideas flowing and they just come a mile a minute. And I just don't know what to always, you know, funnel the energy into. But, you know, mountain tools, as far as I know, that's a start.
I do think it's a start. And you know, Randall, it's a good thing that I'm sort of like a planner. I don't like to get my hands dirty though. But I will be here to support you the entire way. Especially if you get some of that gold, that would be beautiful. I just before we go on this expedition, I just want to let you know that it's been kind of like a rough time for me at the moment. My dad just, you know, he's been running a hotel down the mountain for about 15 years now, and I just don't think I'm gonna be able to afford it now. And so sort of my dreams of like a gold gilded future have just kind of gone down the drain. And I think this is the last shot that I have before we lose the hotel forever.
Well, then that means, you know, this feels like so much pressure. I mean, it was just an idea. I don't even know if there's gold under this mountain, but you know.
Listen, Randall, you're the one that has to be spontaneous. And I trust you to do that. And I think that this idea is beautiful. I'm going to plan all of this, and we are going to do it right away. I'm going to start an itinerary, and it's going to go so well. This is going to be great.
So, how have you been doing? I've been getting a little tired, if I'm being perfectly honest, of just going on blind dates with other leprechauns. So
Well, it truly is difficult. And then there's a whole question afterwards about like, how do you pay? Are you the one that has to pay because you brought the gold, or do they pay because they brought the gold? And
I don't know. It's just
and then the rainbow travel is so exhausting.
every time, and every leprechaun thinks that it's just the perfect time to maybe say, "Oh, look at me! I've got a lovely pot of gold." I don't know. Oh, Shaughnessy, you are perhaps like my oldest cousin, and I know that I came over because the family reunion is going to be happening overseas for a little vacation, but I don't know. The last 4 people I've dated on Leprechaun Tinder just have I don't know. I'm sorry. I wanted to fall in love for so long, and I just have not had the chance to fall in love because everybody always says you have to pay for the hamburger with your gold, and then gets pissed when I do it because they have a bigger pot of gold than I do. I'm rambling. Go ahead. What's on your mind, cuz?
Morgan, here we are on the homestead in Pennsylvania, and all I ever wanted was a simple life, but we have this terrible, terrible drought. And wait, I have an idea.
Yeah?
What if you and I switch places? There's tons of wonderful, wonderful non-leprechaun people in the area. And I think you might have some luck. I can introduce you to some. And I want to get off this homestead and maybe after the family reunion.
I mean, I get it. And I know that you're from the human side of the family, O'Shaughnessy. But I just don't know if I really have it in me to date somebody who's twice as tall as me. I've always had... I'm sorry, you know what? You're right. I have to put aside my fear. I have to put aside my fear that size is the only thing that matters. Because I'm 3 things. I'm charming. I have a lot of money because humans are, for some reason, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, really fucking poor. Because you can't make gold appear at the end of any rainbow you see. So, you're right. I will give you what, and I don't want to take this from you. I don't want to take the homestead from you, cousin. What if I give you half my pot of gold? Because not a single leprechaun is going to get anywhere near these rosy cheeks of mine for the foreseeable future because I'm going to be looking for a human husband.
I mean, frankly, O'Morgan, half your pot of gold is more than this wee homestead's worth. And
are you serious?
I'm serious.
Even worth half a pot of... O'Shaughnessy, you should have told me. You're poorer than I thought, O'Shaughnessy.
Because all I got was that rainbow magic. I can travel for free, but I can't pay for near anything.
Oh, it must be hard being a human.
It really is really so hard.
You're tall, but you have no money.
Bertha?
Yeah. Sorry. What's wrong?
I think that my belly button is broken.
Oh, what do you mean, Sam? What do you mean, Sam?
Well, I used to be an outie, but now I'm an innie.
Okay, dude, first off, you're 22. You gotta stop coming to the pediatricians. But I don't think your belly button can be broken.
Well, what happened? One day I was an outie and the next day I was an innie. Am I dying?
Maybe. Physical therapy school was a long time ago, and I am just so stressed out. If you want to know how to walk in a straight line, I can help. But you got too much stuff going on, Sam.
Am I not going to be able to walk in a straight line anymore now that my belly button's broken?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Maybe.
Is my personal compass broken too?
I don't want to say yes.
Be able to think?
I don't want to say no.
Oh, man. I thought this stuff happened to old people. Not
I'm kind of-
22-year-olds.
Oh my god, I'm kind of in over my head here, Sam. Oh.
Well, Bertha, at least you have a head. I don't know. Maybe this disease will spread.
Dr. Bertha, sorry to interrupt. Okay, so remember Susie, the one that got the gerbil stuck in her nose? Well, apparently got stuck again, so she's coming in. And also, you have 23 case files to file. And also, you remember the credentials you asked me to file for the new physical therapy table? The one that, like, you strap kids in and you, like, spin them around and, like, it fixes them, right? I lost them, so I got one. Like, I just stole one. So it's waiting for you there, but don't tell anyone that I stole it.
Okay.
Well, what about my
I thought I told Susie to stay away from the
Wait,
gerbils.
Dr. Bertha?
Yeah.
So it's your contractor. Look, I need to tell you that all of your equipment is rusting and falling apart, and there's a leak around your treadmill, and I think it's short-circuiting. And I called some folks, but the plumber is gonna take 4 hours to get here. And you might want to evacuate the building in case there's an electrical fire.
I don't
Also,
have a
you got
lot of
this
money
weird
to
spinny table?
replace the equipment, but thanks.
Yeah, of course. I'll send you the bill later.
Okay.
Look, Bertha, I know that you're in the middle of work right now, but I just have to tell you this. Like, our marriage isn't working, and we need to get a divorce. I can't take it for another day. And I'm honestly overwhelmed.
Oh.
So I just emailed my lawyer, and you're going to be served later in the day. So just wanted to let you know that I know you're busy, but like I just can't do it anymore. Sorry.
Derek, please, this is about the physical therapy. I'll quit.
Bertha, it's long gone, okay? We've been working on this for years. You're not going to fix it in an afternoon.
Oh my god.
Mommy. Sorry, I'm supposed to be at home right now, but I don't know what the Netflix password is. Can you tell me?
Ask your dad.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Sam. What's wrong with your belly button?
Dude.
Yo, my uncle had one of those, and he died.
No!
Yeah.
That is a pickle. You know, you're my brother, okay? And I just feel like I have to tell you frankly, you're not going to be able to marry a human. I don't see it happening.
Oh, Donovan? Are you really telling me that you came all the way to Pennsylvania from California for the family reunion? Just to tell me that I'm never going to be able to marry a human.
Someone had to do it. Literally, the entire family is talking about you behind your back and saying, you know, that kid is hopeless. He's never going to find a mate who is twice his height. Like, that's just never happens. Okay, I just want to be realistic here.
I know you've always been a realist. Yes, what do you want?
Sorry, I did. Hi, Doc. I just wanted to bring you your drink. Are you talking to Morgan about how he's never gonna marry a human?
I am, sweetie. Yeah. It hasn't. Bless his heart. He's really.
I know.
I hope he'll come around soon. You know, it's okay.
I know. I mean, it was so difficult when O'Donovan and I got married. Seeing as I'm a mermaid and O'Donovan a leprechaun, but I just there's something about the two of us that works that just wouldn't work with a human.
I know.
Darling,
there's something about humans. It's never gonna happen.
They really can't. And I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you just not paying attention to me because I'm a couple inches shorter than you? Can you not see me? Is that it? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I think that's a little rude, seeing as I need to sit down all the time, since I have a tail.
Please
you know,
be
you're going to need
respectful, little
to,
bro. Come on.
yeah, if you're going to be interacting with other species, you might want to, you know, watch the way that you're talking to others. So I'm just trying to help you, Morgan.
Well, O'Donovan, it's really a little bit frustrating that you and your adult... Okay, just because you're my brother and you're saying you married a mermaid and you're saying I can't marry a human. Some of our family are humans. You know O'Shaughnessy?
Nobody likes O'Shaughnessy, okay?
I like O'Shaughnessy. I like O'Shaughnessy because O'Shaughnessy has always respected me and has never said a goddamn thing about the fact that I'm too short or I can't find a mate. And you know what? I was on Tinder the other day. I was on Tinder for leprechauns. And you know what?
Tinder? Yeah, I've heard great things
You know
about
what,
that one.
Donovan? I switched it over to the human setting. And you know what I did? I switched it to the human setting. And you know what the first message I got was? I swiped. Took a little while, but then I swiped on somebody, and a human man, messaged me back. And you know what he said to me?
What did he say to you?
Short king. He said, "What's poppin', short king?" Does that sound negative to you?
Dude, you swiped on a leprechaun?
Okay, I know it wasn't like my finest moment, but like I don't know.
You can say that again.
I mean, I don't want to judge, you know. Love, like, you know, he was putting out vibes, picking up what I was putting down, and I just, you know, when I say no, you know, it's tender, you know.
Yeah.
And like, I have questions.
Yeah.
No, Vlad, I'm serious. I have like questions. Like, if he's a real leprechaun and he's not like just like fucking around with me, like,
You know what this tells me, Sophie?
What?
You're just in it for the money.
No, because I thought about that and I was just like, I don't even know if leprechauns actually have money.
Sophie, you're 7'3". The leprechaun is going to be literally half of your height.
That would look a little strange walking around, wouldn't it?
You would have to pick him up like a child just to give him a peck on the cheek.
But like maybe I can pretend to be like one of those like basketball like wives people and just have like a short king hubby. Like, can't I? What, like
a basketball wife to a short guy?
Vlad, this is the US of A. Anything can happen. I mean, we're in New York City. We have seen weirder things for sure.
Look, I'm not here to judge. All I'm saying is that if you're only in it for the money, in the long term, it might not end up working out. You should be looking for someone that you really click with, you know?
But, okay, you're right. You're right. So, which is why, you know, we're going to take things slow, feel it out, you know. He never actually replied back to my "what up, short king" line, which I thought was just killer. I thought I like perfected that. I had people read it. I was like, is this good? Is this good enough? It was in the drafts for like a week. I'm not bitter or anything. It's fine. But like, we can just have dinner. We can chat, and I can just be like, so question. When I look at the rainbow, it moves, but apparently there's like pots of. I'm confused. Like, what's the real deal here?
Sophie?
Yeah.
Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, you're probably right. Week. Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Laurel. I'm from the physical therapist's assistant. Are you Big Daddy 35? You said you could clean my pipes for free. Like, we were like really backed up. Like, our plumbing is like really expensive. Are you I found you on like this app called like Grinding. Like, is that you? Like, I'm really just like trying to like I really am just trying to do my job. Right? That's you? You're Big Daddy?
Yes, that is me.
Okay, it's really nice to meet you.
Look,
so basically,
I think there's maybe been a wee misunderstanding. I don't think the app that you're on has to do with plumbing or anything like that. And
Oh.
there's maybe been a wee bit of confusion, but looking for you, I also am a plumber. I really work all sorts of odd jobs now that I spent all me cousin's gold.
That makes so much sense. When I put my ad, I was like, need my pipes cleaned. People were like sending me really weird messages. I was
Yeah.
like, come on. Like, who's
Well,
never heard of a plumber for hire?
I mean,
You would not believe what happened to me the other day at work, right? So this kid comes in with an Audi and he's like, it's an innie now. First of all, the kid was really ugly, like just annoying. But like, and then my physical therapist like had a breakdown. I was like, just like, I don't know, just like stick a straw in there and like blow the thing back up and then he'll be happy or whatever. Anyways.
I mean, that's how anatomy works, right? We're all just sort of like wacky inflatable boneless tube people.
Yeah, exactly. And like I was like looking on like the website because like okay, don't tell anyone this. It's something really funny. But I'm like not allowed to be working. Like I'm not allowed to be working because like
did you have your work visa rejected as well?
Yes, because
are you
because
officially unemployable, made by the government unemployable?
No, it was because like because they walked into my house and I like had like illegally like I got like some like illegal like snakes and like like they were poisonous and like yes like I almost like let them loose in my neighbor's house but I didn't, but they were like
and you
can't,
and that's
like,
what matters.
They're like, you're not allowed to work at the physical therapist shop. And I said, why? And they said, because poisonous snakes can't go to physical therapist shops because snakes like don't really have bones. So it doesn't make sense for them to go to like physical therapy. And I was like, listen, if snakes don't have bones, then I'm gonna leave. And they took all my snakes and they said I can't work. It's so rude.
So rude. I can't work because I'm technically not a citizen because I don't have a birth certificate because I was born on a farm full of leprechauns.
Oh, really?
Really?
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're just family. Look, I don't mean to be too forward, but honestly, you're kind of cute. And look, everyone in my family hates me. And I need someone to help me out with this family reunion coming up because I need to make it look like I didn't just go squander a ton of like a terrifying amount of gold and now I'm a useless and unemployable person. And so look, why don't we do a quid pro quo? I can help you out with this plumbing and help you fix up this shop, even though frankly it looks like it needs to be condemned. And you can pretend to be my partner for the Leprechaun family reunion, and we can go and we can see if we can steal other people's gold and scam them. And then open a reptile business.
That sounds like the most fun idea ever. Okay, I'm in. I'm so in.
So Sam had an Audi that used to be an innie, and then Susie got a guinea pig up her nose, and then my equipment fell apart, and then my husband left me, and I'm losing my rent on the physical therapy shop, and now I'm on a date with a literal gold digger. So that's what's happening in my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What do you?
Did you want a water or did you want a beer? I was just gonna write down your order.
Oh, water's fine. Water's
Babe,
fine.
honestly, I've been there. There's just a lot of gold diggers in town, honestly, and I just want to make sure that you're all right. I'm just gonna keep an eye on you tonight. Make sure that your date isn't an asshole, all right? Because we gotta stick together, right? It's like us crazy singles in this town, you know. I mean,
You're my
Pennsylvania
rock.
is crazy. Yes, well, of course I am. Even though we met 5 minutes ago, I just feel we have a really deep connection. And so I will, Bertha, I will bring you a water with a lemon. Because that's how much I care about you.
I care about you
of
too.
course. Yeah. Well, you just when you get that date, and I will be over and I will scope them out.
Hi. Excuse me. Yeah, down here. Bertha,
Hi.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Morgan, that's your
Oh,
name,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, my name's O'Morgan. And I couldn't help but overhear a little bit earlier that you called me a literal gold digger. And that's not quite right. And I understand the misunderstanding. Here, could you just help me up to the stool really quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that, Bertha. So I want to be as forward as I possibly can. The reason I'm wearing this sort of the hat and the little buckle right there, etc., is because I am an actual leprechaun. I am quite literally a leprechaun. And I just want to make perfectly clear, because I've had a lot of people say you really can't be. But you seemed really nice, and I know that you've had a hard time for the last couple of months, what with your husband losing you. And now, let me just say, what a loss for him, milady. Let me just take off my hat. And let me just say, if there's anything that I can do for you, either as a partner or as a friend, just feel free. Now, I've been talking a lot. The Irish, we love to talk. What's on your mind?
What is it, oh, Morgan? What isn't? Oh, it's just sorry, lot going on, but thank you for your support. It's just really hard to get back in the dating scene after your client breaks his belly button and your husband leaves you. But what do you like to do? What do you like to do? Hunt for 4-leaf clovers or do a jig? I don't.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's a little offensive. It's not. Don't worry about it.
People, I am so sorry.
No. It's really fine. I mean, it's nobody knows leprechauns. It's not a big deal. You're
all right. Here's your water, and hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm so sorry, Bertha. I just wanted to. There's this man here who claims he's your ex-husband. I didn't know whether I should let him in or not. Sorry, I can get him. I can get rid of him. Or he's right here.
I can handle this. Look, Bertha, the lawyer got back to me and said you weren't going to give me the house, and like I kind of need the house because I'm like working on this big project and it's taking up a lot of the rooms, and I can't really get an apartment right now. So could you like live out of your like physical therapist office while we figure this stuff out? Because like I just like need the house for this like craft project I'm doing, and yeah, that's like basically it. So just like let me know. Who's this guy, by the way? You like on a date or something?
This is Morgan, my fiance. We
oh my
are
God.
Married.
Bertha, you are always like this. Okay, whatever. Drama queen. Okay, well, if you're not going to give me the house, I'm probably just going to like lock myself in there and get my groceries delivered and like shoot water at you every time you come by. So okay. Just going to let you know.
If you don't mind me just butting in here really quickly.
I do, but say your piece.
Okay. You can look me in the eyes. You don't have to look at the air above me. You can look. Hey, down, my eyes are down here. Okay, my eyes are down here.
I can barely hear you. Sorry.
Okay.
Speak
up. It may be a little quick, and the ring on my finger may have been magic there really briefly. I'll get to you in just one moment. Sir,
sorry,
you are one of the most...
What, Sam? What?
Bertha, you have 5 minutes to give me a diagnosis on my belly button, or else me and my parents are suing the PT place.
Oh my God.
If I'm gonna die in the next 15 minutes, then I would sure as hell like to know about it.
No, it actually means you have secret invisibility powers. If you press on it 3 times, you'll turn invisible. I just found that out today. It's super cool.
Oh, sick. All right. Catch you later, guys. I'm definitely not gonna use that power at all. Okay. See ya.
Well, now that that's sorted, I don't even know what your name is, you tall, annoying man. But if you're trying to take the house of this lovely woman away from her, then I will simply... Here, close your eyes for 1 second, tall asshole. Why don't you do that?
Okay.
All right. Leprechaun magic, everybody! Now open your eyes and see all of this gold right on the table.
I mean, that is a lot of gold. Not gonna lie, that could be really helpful for my craft project.
So if you promise to take that and go right the hell off to Cancun and not stay in the house, will you leave me alone to my date?
Can I like go to Mallorca instead of Cancun?
That's
So
totally fine. I don't really know geography. Just get the fuck out of this diner, you annoying tall man.
Oh my god, this is like the most obscene leprechaun I've ever met, but whatever. See you never, Bertha.
Should go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I meant to like help things, and I think I just made things worse. I think you're fine. I approve of you. What's your name, Morgan? You're cool.
It's
you're
old,
cool.
it's old Morgan, but it's not a big deal.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will bring you a.
It's Mr. or Morgan. No, just so you know.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry to
All
throw this
right.
on you, but you just treat me so much better than Derek. So if you want to, I'm totally down.
Well, are you saying that you, a human, would be interested in marrying me? Someone who is a leprechaun?
Of course. It was never about the size difference.
And you're a physical therapist, so maybe you could help me work on my height.
Yeah, that's maybe possible.
But
did you guys just get? Are you two engaged?
I think we are.
So, my name's Randall. I'm friends with the waitress here. I couldn't help but overhear this entire commotion. I don't think the whole restaurant didn't hear it. And I just had the most marvelous idea. I think just because it happened in this here hotel restaurant, this could just be the grandest place to have the wedding and reception.
Oh, do you think?
Just hear it out. Because, I don't know, they don't like to brag very often, but Jason's family owns this here restaurant, the waiter standing there. And, as instrumental as they've been, because, I've just been eating my little soup and reading my book and just watching the saga play out. I think it'd be a great thank you. Just a thought. I'll take my leave now and let you enjoy your moment. I just wanted to get that plant in there right away.
I really appreciate that. And in fact, Jason, you said that your family owns this place.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and I see that you have a lot of gold. So that could.
Well, it's not really a lot of gold. I gave half of it to my human cousin O'Shaughnessy. But if this space is available to rent, we, as leprechauns and assorted other people who are in the family of leprechauns, are not very good at planning because we always get to talking or maybe the drinking in the middle of things. So I have a family reunion coming up in about 2 weeks, and we need a space to hold the family reunion.
Morgan, I love planning. It's my life. It's my destiny. It's my journey.
Oh, Morgan. It's all Morgan.
Mr.
Morgan. It's kind of a big deal. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just like 2 weeks. You said 2 weeks. It's a family reunion. Oh my god.
Okay.
You can message me the details.
It'll have to be a family reunion and a wedding.
Oh, Morgan, it's so wonderful to see you there.
Oh, O'Shaughnessy. It's been so long since I left you the farm back in Philadelphia and came out to California. Oh, I've missed you, and I have so much to tell you. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, I'm actually doing terribly. I managed my money really poorly, and now I'm living out of a van with a man who sells illegal steaks.
Well, I can't say I expected anything more from you, O'Shaughnessy. But, no, go ahead. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Well, this is a wonderful venue for the family reunion. Where's the mermaid and her husband? There's so many of us I can't remember who's related to who how, but Are they
Don't worry.
around?
They're all inside, so if you just head on in, I feel you'll probably run into them. And then, I don't know, just get ready for a really big announcement coming near the end of the family reunion that might involve me and this little thing on me finger. I'll be back. Say hi to everybody for me, O'Shaughnessy.
Oh, wait. Where the hell is everyone?
Hey!
Hi!
Yeah, have you seen my little bro around here? I hear that he's got a surprise to tell everyone. Which
Yes,
is...
so I've heard. I don't know what it is, but it seems to involve a ring. I think he might be engaged.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk. No one would never think of marrying that guy.
Bah! Invisible belly button powers. Yeah. Whoa, money.
Where
Sweet. Give me that. Bye.
Do you know that guy?
I don't. But he just took the rest of my gold.
Oh no.
Well,
honey, can you get over here for a second?
Yes,
Yeah.
darling. Hi.
Did you know that guy who just came in? He just kind of took all of the gold that was on the table.
Some sort
Like
of
all of it is
invisible
gone.
weirdo?
Oh, I heard about him from this physical therapist that I go to. It's actually kind of a crazy story. Oh, hi there.
It's so
Oh my
lovely
god,
to
are
see
you a
darling.
mermaid? Are you a mermaid? Are you a mermaid?
I
Hey,
am.
one time I
You?
passed out in a hot tub, and when I woke up, my legs were like pruny. Does that mean that I'm a mermaid too?
Oh, babe, it's so much more complicated than that. Having a tail this luscious, it just doesn't come naturally to everyone. So, you know,
That's so cool. Wait, how do you pee?
I don't.
Oh, that is so, oh my god, that is so cool.
Not at the table.
Sorry,
Come on.
should I? I'm sorry. People have so many misconceptions about me and my kind. So
That's valid.
And-
I'm sorry.
And my husband is a little. Sometimes he struggles a little bit with the social norms. It's why I love him.
oh my god,
this is your
husband!
husband.
Oh,
I
shut
didn't know you had a
up.
husband.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're married. Definitely not business partners. We're married.
There's
Like,
absolutely no secondary scheme happening here.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's so nice to see everybody here. And did I maybe hear just a little peep about somebody getting married? Because,
They're married.
in fact, if everybody would just sit down, O'Shaughnessy, could you do the honors of putting me up on the dais on top of the counter at the
Of
front of
course.
the room?
I'm just gonna grab you under your shoulders now and lift you up. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, thank you so
All right,
much.
there we go.
Well, everybody, it's been a lovely family reunion. Another round of jokes about how I will never find love because I'm the shortest leprechaun in the family. Well,
True.
Well, O'Donovan, I have a little thing to tell you. And to do that, I'd like to bring out my lovely fiancée, Bertha. Oh, this is my love, Bertha, and I am getting married to her.
Wait, don't you own that terrible physical therapy place that should really be condemned?
oh my god, Bertha! It's so good to see you.
You done it
How
again.
are you?
You done it again. You got another one.
Okay, you're fired, by the way. Just leaving. You were my only
I
pediatric
left
assistant.
you a-
Okay, no, besides the point. Wedding day.
I left you a note and I put a smiley face. Like, I put a smiley face. Like, I think that's good enough.
Well, Bertha, just know it's a tradition at leprechaun weddings that you're supposed to forgive the first 5 people who've wronged you that you see after them. So maybe we let bygones be bygones and we can have that wonderful gold miner that introduced us in the first place marry us and we can sail off into the rainbow.
Where's that Randall? That's his name, right?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here to do the officiating. I'm so excited. So I see you too. I remember you from the dinner. Hello. It's great to see you. Looking great as ever. I did this online and I don't have the greatest memory. It was a very spontaneous decision. So I think it goes like, dearly beloved, we gather here today to join Bertha and O'Morgan in holy matrimony and speak now or forever hold your peace. And then we quickly said, "You may now kiss, you're married." Yay!
I never
Hey,
Weddings.
mommy, who's that?
Oh,
I
I'm your new stepfather. It's so lovely to finally meet you, son.
weren't you supposed to be at your dad's?
And
And
Steve!
Steve.
Oh, thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. It's been so lovely doing some improv for y'all. We're just gonna cycle through folks on the screen so that we can all wave hello. Big thank you to Mordecai, who has been doing the tech for all of this. That's Mordecai right there. He's been doing an excellent job of both performing and doing improv. So cheers. Thank you so much for being here. And we hope that y'all have a lovely, lovely evening. Thanks so much for watching.